7 o'clock. 7 o'clock.
How do you do that? You just keep plugging everybody in at once and keep ringing until somebody answers, huh?
7 o'clock. Yeah, no, I don't have any idea. I ain't been out yet.
It's miserable. It's cold and it's raining and it's muggy out.
Hey, you can't do that if you're going to stay back here, all right?
I just want to know what you're doing all the time.
Yeah, well, you see why I don't have time to talk in the morning. It's 7 o'clock.
It helps me get awake.
Yeah, well, it doesn't help me when I'm trying to get some work done.
When you wake up, don't you want a smiling little girl just to brighten your day?
It's 7 o'clock. Yeah, no, when I wake up, I get up, all right?
Wow. 6 different people having to get up at 7 o'clock. I'd hate it.
What's that noise? Good morning, Millie.
Oh, good morning, Billy. Don't let me frighten you. I don't know why it should tire me just going down the stairs. I believe my body's metabolism can't get used to the fact that I'm in retirement. You'd think after 6 months I'd be able to sleep past 6:30, but I can't even manage to get up and go back to sleep in the morning.
Bitch.
Who's that? Did he come in late last night?
I don't know, he's like that every morning. It's the same thing every morning.
Oh. You give it up on again?
Yeah. Hey, Millie. Did you see what they're doing to the Pioneer?
Oh.
Well, I drive by, you know.
No, what would I care now?
But that was such a beautiful place. Why did they tear everything down?
You know, I think they're going to have a hard time getting that place down. They really built that place up, you know. You know, I hear it's not the only place going under the ball. You know?
Well, so I hear.
Where do you live? Where do you live? You say you drive by the Pioneer.
Don't poke me, all right?
Who do you live with? Are you married?
Come on.
Fine.
What's the matter, Millie? Kind of hate to see the old place go?
Oh, no. I have no feelings about it either way. They couldn't afford the staff to keep it up. I long ago gave up feeling sentimental about losing propositions.
Oh, Millie, don't.
Yeah.
I'm just going to get depressed. I really hate how no one has respect for anything anymore. You know, this used to be the most exclusive medium-sized hotel on the Eastern Seaboard line. It was built in 1800 and something.
All right, and what does that place have to do with this place?
Dummy, I can recognize my own hotel when it's on the front page of the newspaper.
Hey, when was that?
They used a picture from its grand opening.
Oh, I did not realize it was this place, but I guess I really haven't looked at the building in years.
Yeah, well, it looks the same, only dirty.
That's some news.
Yeah.
Excuse me, is Mr. Katz in?
He'll be on at 7:30.
Hey, don't do that, all right?
Oh,
Look, he's not in yet, okay? That's all.
I don't think I've spoken to you. I'm Mrs. Bellotti, Horst Bellotti's mother. Mr. Katz is gonna let him stay, ain't he? He ain't gonna kick him out. He's gonna give him another chance, ain't he?
Hey, what are you doing? Don't come back here.
That's fine, I can talk from here. You talk to him for me, won't you? You seem like a nice young man, and I don't know what his pop and I are gonna do if you don't let
Look,
him.
I don't know nothing about it, all right? I don't have anything to do with it.
Hotel Baltimore, good morning.
Only he can't kick him out, because I don't want him coming back to some strange place somewhere else.
Oh, sure, I'll
He'll
connect
do
you.
what he can about it when he comes in.
Does he want more money? Is that what this is? Does he want more money? Because Horse's bill is always paid in full on the first of every week. He's never been a day late. Is that what this is?
Hello? You want to try him again? Okay, I'll ring him.
Look, why don't you make us a cup of tea?
Oh, sure. Hey, Millie, you want a cup of tea?
Oh, no thank you, Martha.
Oh, no, it's not Martha anymore. I hate it.
Oh, I thought you had decided to settle on Martha.
No, I did, but now I hate it. Hey, where's the mailman? It's past 6:30.
Well, on Memorial Day.
Oh, I cannot bear days when there is no mail. Weekdays. Hey, Bill, what's this stuff?
That's something for you to do. Those go in those boxes.
Terrific. Do you know what these are? It's our things, our eviction notices, Newgate Development and Management.
Oh, let me see.
Let Oxenham do it. She'll love it. Just let me know how long the notice is for. Fine. You know, how can people not pick up their mail? Oh, I couldn't bear it. Denver, boring. Baltimore. Oh, here's one I'm not sure of. Something Idaho. What does this say?
Don't take people's mail out of their mailboxes.
I was going to put it back, but what did it say?
I don't know. If you can't read it, I can't read it.
Probably some sloppy town in Idaho. Washington, D.C. You know, I've covered every inch of Idaho 3 times. Sugar beets, cows, and potatoes.
Yeah, just don't mess those things up.
Yeah, I won't. Don't bother me. Annapolis, nowhere. New York. Baltimore, all boring. Here's what I don't know. Franklin, Louisiana. Never heard of it. Hey, Millie, ever hear of Franklin, Louisiana?
Oh, down on the Gulf, I believe.
In the heel of the toe, you know.
Well, on the ball of the foot.
Around St. Martinsville?
Just south of there, down in the Gulf.
Right, no wonder, Swamp City. Hey, you come back 7:30, 7:45. He'll be here.
Oh, has he said anything to you? Because I don't think Mr. Katz has it in for horse. He just doesn't understand him. And he shouldn't have gone inside anyway. And he's only been in for 5 months, so you know it wasn't anything really bad. He's a nice boy. He's just different. Oh, he's been to a psychiatrist, and he gave him a thorough examination. He said there's nothing wrong with David mentally. He's just shy. I tell him, Horse, you should meet someone. He's too adult to live at home. He's 36, and he and his papa don't get along so well. I tell him, Horse, you should try to meet someone, to meet a girl. And he says to me, how would I do that? I don't know what to tell him.
Are you giving up on him again?
He'll call down at the Oxenham at 10. Mad as the devil.
Do you think he'll let him stay?
Katz will be in at 8. You can come back then.
Oh, I only stopped by on my way to... I should be home with Frank. He's on morphine. God knows what condition he is. And we live all the way out in... Do you think he'll get to work by 8 o'clock? Is there somewhere around I can get a cup of coffee or something? Or maybe I'll just sit here and wait for him.
You know what? There's a good place for coffee right down the road on the corner.
Oh, that's what I'll do. Because I certainly can't afford to go all the way home and come all the way back. And I can't talk to him on the telephone because he never comes to the telephone.
Millie, that Pioneer, that was a pretty slick place, wasn't it?
Oh, yes. 30 years ago or more, it was a pleasant enough place for people to spend their money.
President Taft used to go there.
President Coolidge, the father of the constructive economy. I used to serve him quite often. In fact, he always sat his party in my station.
Hey, did she have a son who lives here?
I don't even know who she was.
Huh.
He was a pretty good tipper though, right?
President Coolidge? Oh, not at all.
No?
No, he didn't tip and he didn't pay. I believe the pleasure was supposed to be all mine.
You're a hard one, Millie.
Oh, no, not really.
Did it have ghosts? I mean, it had been there so long. Probably not, though, in a restaurant.
Oh, no, there were a number of spirits. 1 or 2 who never left the dining room. They were about as much of a fixture as I was. One particularly.
Didn't anybody sit on him?
She never sat. She was very shy. She mostly stood near the doorway. We would often see her as we were cleaning up.
Who was she?
Someone who liked the restaurant, it would seem.
Are there ghosts here?
Well, they don't like to be...
Oh, I knew it! I knew it! Ha!
They don't like to be talked about. It would only upset them.
Oh, Lord knows I don't want to do that. Hey, Millie, can you tell my fortune? Because I believe that... Listen. That's the silver star. Oh, no. Oh, damn, doesn't that just make you want to cry? How can they do that?
She's probably got the schedules and bells and whistles all memorized.
Yeah, there's no schedules involved in it. I don't even think they keep to a schedule anymore. The silver star is due in at 4:19. She's more than 3 damn hours late. Oh, God, it makes me so angry that they can't keep on their schedule. I mean, it's their schedule. Just keep to it. They're just miserable. And the service is so hateful and so bad, and the porters and the conductors, you just can't help but believe isn't deliberate. You know, I think they're being run by the airlines. Oh, Millie, Do you have stock in the railroad? Could you do something? Could you write somebody?
No, I don't have much stock, and certainly not in the railroads. I can't imagine anyone with any business sense investing in the railroad.
Where are they going to go?
Who?
The ghosts, when they tear up the hotel, what's going to happen to them?
Well, they'll stay around for a while, wondering what's happened to everything, and then they'll wander off with people. They form attachments.
All right. What's the problem with the water this time? I mean, last week it was a plumber in the basement. The week before that it was a busted boiler, and the week before that the coldest fucking day of the year.
It's 7
It was
o'clock.
an excuse so stupid I don't even remember what it was.
What do you want, April?
What do you mean it's 7 o'clock? How could it be 7 o'clock?
I told you 2 weeks ago, spring ahead, fall back.
Don't you read
What
a newspaper
kind
or
of
listen to
fucking
the
monkey
radio or?
language is that? Fucking daylight savings time.
It's been over a month.
It's too scratching. You know what? I gotta get some sleep. What are you gonna do about the water?
What's wrong with it?
It's cold. No. Last night it was cold. Tonight it's cold and orange.
Well, they're probably working on the pipes.
Pipes. They're working on the pipes. I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna work on somebody's pipes. You know what? I can't even tell you. It's not wicked enough around here. And you don't even know what's going on.
I'm not in your way here, am I? What are you doing?
Am I bothering you? What?
What is
I
wrong
mean,
with
you're
you?
not gonna see anything.
Really? What the hell is wrong with
What? I'm lousy?
I'm out of here.
Come on, what are you gonna do about the water?
Look, I just work here, okay? I don't.
I need you to do something about the water, and don't tell me you just work here. Come on.
What are you doing coming down here in your nightgown?
This is not a nightgown. This is a Dacron silk kimono, okay? It's a perfectly respectable garment, all right? I tell you, you know, what do you think, I'm trying to turn you on or something here? You're not my type.
I didn't know you had a type.
Oh, I've got several types, let me tell you. The other night, a guy tells to me, he goes, you know, you smoke an awful lot. Do you smoke in bed? So I said to him, try me.
Wait, that's dangerous, smoking in bed.
I don't even want to hear you. Hey, Melly, how you doing this morning?
Oh, good morning, huh?
Yeah,
I never know
but
whether
that's-
to say good morning to you or
Yeah,
good
hold on a
night.
second.
Well, if you say goodnight
Hand
to
me
me,
that book.
I'll come
sure,
up
what
right
number?
here on the floor and go right to sleep. What do you think?
218. See if he's up on his bill.
What does he pay weekly?
All right,
Let me see.
I gotta get some sleep.
Oh, he paid
I'm going up to my room.
yesterday.
Put a note in my hole. I don't want to be rung up before 4 o'clock, all right?
Hey, and don't forget to turn your clock up.
I don't keep a clock. I don't keep dogs or clocks, all right? My clock is on the outside, on the wall, across the street on the terminal. It says 5:15, 24 hours a day. I figure that's as good a time as anything, right? You know, a guy came up to me yesterday, and he didn't know what to say to me. He was so shy, so he finally musters up the will to say, do you know what time it is? So I said, it's 5:15. He got so surprised he had to go look at his freaking watch.
Well, what time was it?
You know, I don't even want to talk to you. You're such a brain downer, you know that? Oh my God. You know, kids today, I wouldn't give a nickel for her brain, but I'd give $100 for that hair, you know?
No, I got the joke. I was just wondering what
listen,
time it was.
Don't listen to me, all right? Kids today are a different breed. You know, when I was 16, they used to... How old are you again?
19.
God. If I looked like that when I was 19...
Yeah, I know what you know now.
Fuck what I know now. Just let me have that and I'll learn the rest of it. You know, the saddest part about the whole thing is if I look like that, I wouldn't have to know what I know now.
April, have you ever taken a ride?
What? Did I what? Probably I did.
Never mind. I don't want to know what you're going to say.
All right, so I gotta get some sleep. You tell Katz that if he doesn't have hot water by the time I get up, I'm gonna have his
I have a
balls.
complaint. Who's here? I have a complaint.
Oh, lay it on us, Mr. Morris.
What's
morning,
yours,
Mr.
Mr.
Morris.
Morris?
Listen to me.
Yeah?
Listen to me.
I hear you.
I'm going to hold this hotel responsible.
And why is that?
My window won't shut. It's swelled tight with a 1-inch crack and it won't close all the way.
That's just probably advancing age, Mr. Morse.
Oh, you got the same complaint too, huh?
I wouldn't go that far, sweetie.
I put a towel
Listen,
in the
April, can I
crack.
ask you a personal
I
thing?
wrapped my
down,
neck
go to
in my
bed.
chest.
Sure, right, that's cool.
But it didn't help.
It's bidet, ain't it?
You're responsible if
Listen,
something
Howard,
isn't
Bill,
done because
I think
there's
right, Bill,
dampness
I
in
mean,
my
you know
room.
the way I do things.
And
Like,
if I'm
I have
taken to the
problems
hospital,
around
I'm
here.
gonna hold
Don't
this
like that.
hotel
All right, look.
for the bill.
Hold it, all right? I can't hear you both at once. Now, we will send someone up to close your window, okay? Just needs a little bit of weight behind it. Now, what do you want?
You're
That
still not
window
calling me
needs to
Jackie.
be
You know
repaired.
better than that. I
If
like
it just
everything
needs to be
done
closed, I
first
close
thing.
it myself.
Look, I can't remember
I'm
everybody's name
capable
around
of
here.
closing my
I've been a
own
friend here,
window.
right? To you
You
and these
send a
people,
man up there
I
with a
don't
hammer
trespass
and
on other
nails and
people's
some
feelings.
tools.
Me and my brother
I
don't
do it
bother
myself
nobody.
if I
We've
have
been
the
here,
proper
what, nearly a
tools.
month?
And
You
I'm
got
coming down with a
friends
cold.
there. We've
A
been here, we
severe
ain't
cold.
complaining. We don't
What
have
happened,
people up
Mr.
to our
Moss?
rooms.
Somebody
That ain't the
steal
way
your
we live.
tools?
Second thought, skip it. I'll wait for
There's
kids.
dampness in my room.
Sure ain't
We'll
getting any
send
warmer,
someone
is
up
it?
to close
It's the
it,
East
all right?
Coast. It's bad for your lungs. This close to the ocean. It's bad for you.
Bad.
Your throat and your chest.
Oh, I didn't know that.
And my health is to the point of breaking.
What's he got? You got a problem with your window? I'll sit it down. You give me your keys.
No,
It's no trouble.
No.
People gotta help one another, don't they?
Yeah, front desk.
It probably just needs a good push.
Yeah.
I believe in helping people where you can.
Yeah,
All
hold-
it needs is someone to put a few calories in.
Hold
with.
on.
Yeah, and I'm coming down with a severe cold. And my neck is
No,
getting
wait.
stiff.
Don't go. Hold on a second. Don't go up to that.
You know what, Mr. Moss?
You have no right to object if that young man wants to help me.
I really think I think you need to take something more worthwhile to bed with you besides that
Yeah.
mustard plaster, you know? Hey, you want to volunteer, Lilac?
She's a little young for him, don't you think?
Don't worry, by the time he gets it up, she'll be old enough.
There's somebody sleeping in my chair.
And if they eat your porridge, you're shit out of luck, ain't you?
He's waiting to see Mr. Katz. April, you want a cup of tea?
No, I'd kill for some chicken broth, though.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's been pretty. Hey, where are you going?
I wasn't going anyplace.
Get back down here and wait for Katz, all right?
Hey, boy, where's our checkerboard? When you want to play, you don't want to play.
I'll play.
Yeah.
I'll play.
Okay.
Mr. Morse, did you hear that they're tearing down the hotel?
What?
They're tearing down the building. They're tearing down the hotel.
Good.
Listen,
What?
it's pulling out.
You got ears like a bat, don't you?
Oh, that's more than 4 hours late. By the time it gets to Miami, it's going to be 6 hours overdue
She
again.
knows what she's talking about, all right? She's been on all of them.
You know, I used to live by the railroad tracks when I was a kid, and I never waved at a single person who didn't wave back.
I don't have time for trains or tracks.
If you saw something so important to you, like that neglected, oh God, they let the roadbeds go to hell. You have to close your eyes when you're sitting on a train. Or you can look out the window. That's still nice, some of it in the country.
Yeah.
Where's
no,
our
I never had
checkerboard,
any
Bill?
time for no trains.
What?
Somebody took the checkerboard.
You guys didn't put it away last night, all right? It's back here.
Can I watch?
When I was a girl, I used to ride back and forth between Columbia and Baton Rouge on the Gulf Raider.
I don't think I know that one.
Oh, it's not running anymore, I'm sure. Oh, it was a wonderfully elegant coach. It had a shower, it had
a shower.
On the train?
Oh, yes. I'd seen it a number of times, and I decided I was going to take a shower on that train before I retired. I walked the full length of that train in my bathrobe, in my slippers, in my shower cap, carrying my towel and my soap, through the dining cars with everyone eating their dinners. I'm sure I'm the only one that ever took advantage of that shower. Oh, it was a marvelous train. Oh, very modern, Art Deco, chrome and steel. Quite the thing.
Oh, they used to keep on schedule, didn't they?
Well, I know they had excellent
Millie,
service.
only you should see them now.
Oh, when they went from one wonderful terminal to another. But the schedules, now they may have, maybe not so much during the war when there were so many servicemen riding them, and they used to, and it didn't matter so much if you were a few hours late. I don't know. I've always thought of myself as a little outside society. I never know what people expect.
You know, I was on a train once.
Oh, we don't want to know. Whatever it is you're going to say, we don't want to hear it.
I was 8 years old. What could I do?
I don't know.
something. You probably got raped, but we don't want to know.
I was most certainly not raped. I have never been raped, and I'd say there's little likelihood of me ever getting raped.
There's a red checker missing from the box.
Oh, good morning.
Morning. Who's the boy in the lobby?
Guy came in, said he wants to see you.
How long you been here?
Since about 4.
Came in around 4. I said he'd wait.
There's a red checker missing from this box.
We've had some complaints about you singing in the lobby again.
Who said anything? I've already complied with those complaints. You know, I should do those exercises in my room, but people sleep during the day, so I moved down to the lobby.
Yeah.
Those exercises are very important to my health, prescribed by my physician.
I'm just saying, you create a scene, all right?
Who said it? I have a right to know.
You know, Mr. Morris, for somebody who's 70 years old with failing health, you sure have a set of pipes on you when you need them, don't you?
And the singing is necessary, too.
Honey, we don't care if you sing, just learn the freaking words.
I have a right.
And you, speaking of pipes, you know the water in this hotel?
Yeah?
Yeah, well, I think it's come down with a case of hepatitis.
You know, cover the board. I forgot about that girl.
What girl?
The one with the brother. She's... Hey, don't go up to the rooms like that here, okay?
He had a problem with his window. I helped him out with it. He should sleep with it open anyway.
Those exercises are very important to my health.
Look at this here now. I've been waiting for you to get in. Did you see the Bel Air out there?
I don't know. No.
Parked right out in
People are
front of the
not
didn't see it.
considerate of other people. That's my complaint.
biz. I bought it 2 weeks ago, paid cash. Only I can't put it on the road without the plates. See, I was driving it, but some cop stopped me because the plates on it didn't belong to it.
Stopped for what?
The plates was expired. Some pig. You're not listening to me.
Listen, I'm working here. I got no time.
Could I have 3 minutes of your time? Just 3 minutes of your time. That's all I'm asking for. See, the title's clear, it's clear, and paid cash. I got the inspection sticker, never mind what I had to go through, but I can't put it on the road until I get the plates. And I can't get the plates without the insurance. I didn't know nothing about that because I've never had wheels in my name before.
I can't help you, sweetheart. Sorry.
Look, I'm just asking for... So I went around, never mind where I had to go, but what I have to have is 10, 20, and 5. That's what they call it. 10,000 for a single injury, 20,000 for multiple, and 5 for damage. Collision, you don't have to have.
I don't understand why anybody has a car.
Of course, every place has its different price. Right there, you know what kind of racket they're running? Like the ones that are way out of sight off the wall clip joints. But the minimum I need for 10, 20, and 5 is 165.
I can't help you with it.
What with? With what? I'm not asking you for money. I'm not a borrower. I don't take a penny from nobody I don't know. And I wouldn't need the 100, only the 65 down and quarterly. If I hadn't got canned for the pet shop, only I wasn't canned, I saw it was coming and walked out on it. The pansy manager was trying to get me fired so he could hire his little friend. He kept live snakes as pets if you want to know the type of person he was. So I hit him with a bird cage and walked out on them.
Wait, you hit him with a bird cage?
He was mincing down the aisle with a stack of bird cages, made a crack I won't repeat, so I hit him with a bird cage and walked out.
I don't know why, but I believe that.
Then he calls me up and tells me I'm for a minor bird. There was no goddamn minor bird in that cage. What are you doing? I'm trying to tell you something.
Look, I got no time. I'm trying to work here, okay?
Look, if you just only stop interrupting, I'm in a bind, straight out. I need a friend, I need a pal, come on.
Can't help you, sweetheart. Hey, has he got a room? Come down here.
I
Yeah,
certainly
you.
hope that you are not talking to me.
Yeah, come down here.
What are you doing? Are you crazy? He's a friend of mine. Just going up to having a little bit of a drink. So if you please, I would appreciate it if you would just cool down a little bit here.
Come on, let's get on with it. Christ.
I am trying to clear up a misunderstanding here. I do not like to be prosecuted. You don't like what?
I bet you that's the first thing you ever heard me say that I don't like.
Oh, shit. Like this crummy weather, huh? Yeah. Oh my God, those are the ugliest shoes I've ever seen.
What's so funny about him?
She gave me these last night.
Say, you're 319, ain't you?
We're trying to transact some business here.
Yep, you're 319.
Yeah, me and my brother.
Well, I'm 419. I'm right over you.
You're on the fourth goddamn floor of a walk-up?
I hope that I don't keep you awake.
Come on, Christ.
You eat good food, you eat natural products, you don't have trouble sleeping. Well, with the noise, I never noticed no noise. What do you mean they noticed no noise? I never noticed no noise. Well, what the hell? Are you deaf or something? And what the hell are you laughing at? No noise.
Get on with it here. I don't have all day here now.
I do not like to be assaulted.
I said I don't have all day, so let's get on with it.
Are you all going to allow me to be assaulted here?
Forget about it.
All right, I'm coming. Don't rush me. These people are friends of mine. You know what? You should learn to live at a leisurely pace. You'll live a lot longer.
Did you know they're tearing down the hotel?
Tonight?
It's been sold. We're all going to have to move before long.
What do you mean we gotta move?
Go
What's
on
he
up.
talking about?
Not
We gotta
now.
move.
Everybody
oh, no, don't
does.
tell me to calm
They're
down.
tearing it down.
To hell with this.
Everybody-
I don't
you're gonna have
move
to
for
find a new
nobody.
place.
What are you talking about? I got myself 11-foot ceilings. Where the hell am I gonna get that?
Do you care what your ceilings are?
Well, if you spent as much time looking at them as she does, you'd care what they look like too.
You know, I wonder what's going to be where I lived. I mean, in that space of air. That space of air will still be there. Oh gosh, we probably walk right under and right past places where all kinds of amazing things happened. A teepee or a log cabin could have been right in this spot. Wonderful things could have been happening right where I'm standing.
You know, you are right. I mean, Davy Crockett could have cracked right on these stairs. Or Pocahontas could have gotten laid up on the third floor.
You were just a horrible person. You ain't got no soul. I thought that was just a beautiful thought.
Yeah, you know, whoever gets her space is going to wonder where all the hot air came from.
Yeah? And anybody who gets your space is gonna wonder why it stinks. You know what? I hope they tear this place down. It's disgusting! And I suppose you're gonna use this as an excuse not to fix the elevator.
Hey, you up there! Don't you put anything in that filthy mouth of hers!
Every morning she comes down here and acts up like that. People!
So I went to the bank and they're willing to give me the money even without the job. If I can get someone to co-sign.
No, I can't do it. The
It's not
hotel
supposed
won't
to
do
do
it,
anything.
and I won't do it
just want your
personally.
signature
Not
on a
even
paper.
if I knew you, and
Your
I don't
name
know you.
on a paper.
No, no, no!
Your fucking name on a fucking piece of paper.
Watch your voice.
Forget it, skip it. Just come outside. Look at the card. Just see if you just.
Whose name is that? Who signed it?
You got a head harder than a bull's dick. You know that?
Eat outside.
Eat out my ass.
Excuse me, are you Mr. Katz?
Yeah.
Oh, I expected a much older man from your voice on the telephone. It must be wonderful to have such a nice position at your age. Now, Mr. Katz, you ain't gonna kick horse out, are you? Because I had a letter from him and he said he's going to try very hard this time. You're gonna let him stay, aren't you?
No.
Oh, what did he do?
He's crazy. He don't make sense. He don't talk sense. He's crazy.
Oh, that's the alcohol. I tell him, but he gets out and he gets all keyed up and nervous and anxious and he takes a drink. And then he can't stop. People don't know what he's really like I do.
He steals things.
You ain't gonna let him stay?
No. You gotta take his things. I told you before.
Oh, how can I do that? I'll have to take a little bit at a time. His papa can't help. He had his leg took off. He can get out of the house. He's on morphine.
Take him like you gotta take him. But take him.
Oh, what did he do?
What did he do? He's crazy. Last time I let him come back, he stole the telephone out of his room. Tried to sell it back to the hotel. Told me there was no phone in his room.
And he didn't need the money either. He was making good money climbing. We bought him the rake and he saved $85 and bought the boat. Then one day he sells it to a guy downtown for $10. He said he just wanted to sell something.
No, he's not letting him come back, huh?
Oh, no. And my husband had his leg took off. Did you know that? Oh, he always had trouble with it. He's diabetic and had to watch what he eats for 10 years. And we thought it was going to be okay, but then he got a craving.
Does he drink?
Oh, no, the doctor won't let him touch that. But last summer, he got the craving for fruit. He ate fruit all summer long and got worse and worse.
I thought fruit was healthy for you.
Oh, no, not for diabetic, all that sugar. But he craved it, and he had to go to the hospital, and they took off his leg. It was either that or that was the alternative. And he just got home last month from the hospital, and if he sees horses things come into the house, I don't know what he'll do. He already sent a neighbor girl. I got watching him to the store for apple juice. I got home, he drank a whole gallon of apple juice.
Our dad died of diabetes.
Oh, isn't it a terrible thing?
Come here.
I got to go get horses things.
What are you telling her?
She was just telling me.
I heard what you said. Do you want me to leave you again? Is that what you want? Just stay out of other people's business. He's a little mixed up.
Oh, I'm sure you'll straighten him out.
I hope that's a friendly remark.
She was just telling me about.
What have you been up to? Let me smell your breath. Let me smell your breath. Are you trying to kill yourself with those cigarettes? Is that what you're trying to do? Where are they?
I just found
I
one.
don't want to know where you found it. Where's your Angelica stick? I told you to suck on it.
It doesn't work.
That's because you're not sucking on it. You're chewing it. Suck it. Suck it. What the hell's the matter with you people? Ain't you heard anybody say suck before?
Could I have horses' keys to get his things, please?
You know, it won't matter before long because they've sold the hotel. We're all going to have to move. They're tearing it down.
Oh,
Come on.
it's just so difficult to find a place that will take him.
Yeah, I know.
What do you know? You don't even know him.
He's crazy.
A man named Horse by his own mother.
You know, I had a guy last night. He said I reminded him of his mother. And I said, well, I'm not going to tell him, it's too dirty.
I thought you were going to bed.
So I said to him, you got to get out of here because I ain't entertaining no mother. Nah, it's too dirty.
What's wrong with you now?
You've been up the whole night, huh?
Yeah, I think I've had too much tea to sleep.
Hey, don't worry about them, right? You know they're not
Okay,
worth
sign
it.
it.
I know, I don't like seeing people need things is all.
The car on the road, we don't
Yeah,
stop
well,
till
you
we
probably
get
should go to bed.
Yeah, I will before long. You don't have to remind me. You know, I've been up 26 hours in a row. But I hate seeing people need things. That's
So
all.
don't stop till we hear you talk. That's what you want.
Everybody needs something, babe.
I know,
We're
but I
not
don't
going
like
to
it.
Utah.
What do you mean?
Yeah.
We're not going.
Don't talk so
Don't you,
loud.
don't you want anything?
Not going to Utah.
We're going.
I want everything. For everybody. You know, I want everyone to have everything.
They don't have to know
Oh
our
gosh,
business.
spring. I hate spring. It's the messiest thing I've ever heard of. Dribble, dribble, dribble for 3 months straight. You know the guy on the radio, he said it'd be warm this morning? And then it might rain. Oh, it used to rain immediately and then the sun would be out when I was a kid.
When you was a kid.
After it rained, the cactuses would
It's
bloom
your
all
move.
over.
Excuse me, miss. You know that loan shop? What time do you think they'd be open? You think they'd be open by 8 o'clock?
The pawn shop? Well, I would think a business establishment like that would be open at an early hour.
Who
The
signed it?
bloodsuckers.
Come on, what does that say?
That says lilac lavender, only I didn't know how to spell lilac, so I kind of scrawled it. What do you think?
Lilac? Which
You
one
wanna
is
go
that?
help that woman take her
Oh,
boy's
that's a
stuff
freighter. I
down?
don't think they even got
Can't
here.
leave in the middle of the game.
I'm not done. I'll be right back.
If you leave in the middle of the game, I win.
No, you don't.
That's the way I play.
Hey. Hey, you said you were waiting for Mr. Katz. He's here. Come on, wake up. He's here.
Yeah, 4307. Yeah. Martha.
No joke, Bill. I really hate that name.
Well, that's who she asked for.
Okay, okay.
Hello? So,
Oh.
hi, Johnny. You're the one about the traveling salesman.
I don't want to hear it, right?
What? What kind of mood are you in today?
I've just had enough of your jokes for a morning.
Oh, please.
Don't hang around back here. Come on, there's a coffee shop on the corner.
I got a pencil.
Sure, no problem.
Oh, sure, she gets room service. I gotta go stand on the ever-living corner.
Just knock it off, will you?
I wasn't talking to you, Squirt.
Yeah. Hey, look, get out of here. You're not supposed to be back here anyway.
You know, you got a problem, you go take it out on somebody else. You don't take it out
Can you
on
guys
me.
stop talking while I'm on the phone? Oh, yeah. I'll be there. That was pretty impolite.
Yeah, well, you shouldn't be back here either, all right?
Mr. Katz said
Yeah.
he'd take a call if I wasn't in my room.
Yeah, well, it doesn't matter to me, because I'm off.
Whatever.
Where did he go?
So where do you gotta go this
Never mind.
morning?
Not far, just up to the New Haven Motel.
Yeah, it's far enough without any sleep.
Would you stop being a daddy to me? If you want to help out, give me a lift.
I'm not giving you a lift. Take a taxi. Or have one of your Johns take you.
Thanks a lot.
So exactly when do we have to be out of here?
1 month, and you gotta be out.
What do you mean 1 month?
Oh, that's what was in the notice.
I didn't get a note.
today.
You can't get us out of here without a notice. Give me my mail. Did I get one?
So I thought that you could kind of figure it out for yourself.
Wait, 1 month. Where is Bill going to work?
Hey, don't worry about me, all right?
Oh,
Serves you all right.
Yeah, don't worry about where I work.
You may
and
not
I
happen
won't
to care
worry
where you
about
go,
where
but
you
I have
sleep,
specific
okay?
plans.
Did you know we were
Right.
going to be out on the
I
street?
don't
from
care
the
where
start
you
of
go.
time
I'll be
you
happy to
didn't
get
tell
rid of
me
a lot of you.
You dummy, you think
you're
you're
on
gonna
the
stay
street
here?
now, okay? Just
I
because
don't plan to.
just because I know something doesn't mean I'm
tell
at liberty
my
to
plans
tell you.
anybody here.
You know what? I don't care if they tear it down and take it
You
down.
knew it. You didn't tell me. You really are terrible. You are
Nobody
an
cares.
ogre.
We don't
No, I
care.
don't even think you know what an
Tear it to hell.
ogre is.
Tear it to
Certainly
hell.
do. I
Flip
spend
it
5
down.
or 6 every
You know what?
day.
I got enough sense for you to get out when you get good.
You know what? I just wish you were old enough and mature enough to know what it is you're throwing away. Wait,
Just like my dad, only worse. Because he at least didn't care if I was hooker as long as I had enough money for beer. And that's why I left only your worse
I
than
don't
he
care.
is.
I really don't care what you do with your life. I'm the oldest of the night.
Get back here, you bastard! Oh, come on, Bill. Are you kidding me? What the hell?
Come down here.
If my word goes to hell, if you were just like
I'm
that,
gonna call the cops on you. Look at you, you're on your way.
What the hell do I pay?
Come on now, get up to your room. Let's spend another night in this. Make your choice. Listen, April. Come on, what is this? Get up to your room. I've had it. What's going on? Get upstairs. Let's go. I've had it. Come on now. Give me a second. No freaking plans. I swear, you kidding me? I'm glad these hotels are down. I can't wait for these bills
Okay.
What you look for? You're doing something else. He was here about a year ago, or a year and a half ago.
I told you, he wasn't here. He was somewhere else.
No, he was here. Is this the Hotel Baltimore? Is this 63 Madison Street? Is this Baltimore? You have people who get mail here who don't even live here.
Ranger? No.
No, Granger. Granger.
No, nobody like that.
Well, do you remember every person that walked through the door?
Ask Miss Oxenham. I don't know him.
I don't remember him.
He was about yay tall, 68 or 70, and he wore a derby.
If he was here, I would remember him.
Not if, he was here. For 2 years. He wasn't a transient.
I don't know anything about it.
Well, do you keep records? Do you keep rep receipts? Do I have to tell you what to do?
Don't talk to me in that tone of voice.
Well, look, you have
I
any
keep
records, rep receipts?
I keep rent receipts, but I'm not turning them over to you.
Look, I'll go through them. You don't have to go through them. You don't have to do squat.
I am not turning them over to you.
Look, I'll look through them if you're paralyzed, lady.
No.
Listen, I've been here for 12 hours, and all I've been getting is a shell game here. You people think you're the CIA.
We're not at your beck and call. We're doing you a favor.
I don't see you doing diddle.
You have to take your jumps.
No, I don't.
What was that name?
Granger. Paul Granger. Granger. Paul.
Okay, I'll look for it. If there's anything, I'll give you a call. Wait, when was he here?
Had to be more than a year ago, a year and a half ago.
We're not a missing persons bureau, you know.
I have been sitting here reprimanding myself for being so unobservant. I was realizing that there are very few people living here whom I would remember a year after they left. They come and go with such turnover, and, well, if he was not obtrusive.
He wasn't.
I was at work by 7:30 and usually not back before 6. Where was he employed? Do you know?
He wasn't employed. He was retired.
We don't do that here. I don't know anything about it. Who's calling? It's the antique dealer about the fixtures.
Give him the number.
Okay, you can call Newgate Development at RA73600.
You know what I decided to put in? They're not gonna fix the water or the elevator, are they? They're just going to force us out of here, aren't they?
You got a month's notice. That's the legal notice.
Yeah, well, you don't expect us to live under these conditions for a month, do you?
There's a man working on the boiler right now. I called him this morning.
You can't move twice.
I didn't.
You took your finger off it.
I did not.
Take it back.
I was thinking.
You're trying to cheat, young man.
You're a liar.
Oh, jeez.
Excuse me. Hold on a minute. That doesn't belong to you. Come on, guys. Cut it out. Sit down, otherwise you can't come down here anymore. Come on now.
Stop it, you two, stop
Cut it
cutting.
out. Hey,
What are you doing?
hey, cut it out.
Quiet, what
Cut
are
it
you
out.
doing? Mr. Morse! Mr. Morse, come
Hey,
back
where
and
you
apologize.
going? You can't come.
Don't go in there! He's not going to hurt anybody.
Get him out of there.
Mr. Morse! Oh, Mr. Morse, come out of the broom closet! Oh, Mr. Morse, you're sitting on that slopstick, aren't you? All those smelly mops. Mr. Morse, Jamie's sorry.
I am not.
No,
He's
he
sorry.
isn't.
What?
He isn't sorry.
You hurt him really badly.
Where?
You blocked his eye. Come here.
What?
I'm gonna show you something fun. Mr. Katz, come here and hold him with me.
No, I don't want to.
Mr. Morse, you hurt him.
No, out. Stop. Out. No, out.
Oh,
Stop.
he's in
Out.
pain, Mr. Morse.
Stop it.
Mr.
Stop
Morse, you
it.
ought to be ashamed of yourself. You hurt him so
Stop.
bad.
Out. Stop.
Oh,
Stop.
that's just terrible, Mr. Morse.
Stop.
Miserable.
Let me see it. No.
Oh, come here, Jamie.
He didn't.
Show him what a brute he is.
No.
Show him what an ogre he is. See?
Good. Good.
Is anyone in here driving a blue Plymouth? Does anyone in this hotel belong to a blue
I don't
Pleza
know.
in
What are
1970?
you coming in here for? You're always accusing people, upsetting people.
I just wanted to know because I got a scratch on my left front fender about 2 feet long. People don't care about other people's property. You gotta learn that and live with it. Let me use your pen.
Sure.
Is today a Jewish holiday? What's going on today? I've been to 3 different pawn shops. Every single one of them's closed.
Well, I think it's Memorial Day.
It's Memorial Day today.
The whole damn city's closed up like a nun. Something's going on. Is the post office closed?
Oh, sure.
Where's the checkerboard?
No more checkers for you. You get too excited.
What's going on? What's wrong with your eye? Who put that goop on you?
He did.
All right, what's going on?
Mr. Morse hit
I
him.
hit him.
You starting fights with people now? Why don't you pick on somebody your own size?
The boy is a hellion. I taught him a lesson.
We were just kidding around.
Wipe that off your face.
You ought to be ashamed of yourself, Mr. Morse.
I hope
Just
you
a
all
joke.
learned your lesson.
I don't want you joking with Jamie. He's not in good health.
We were just goofing.
I don't want you goofing with him.
Hey. Hey, you're still here. I thought you'd be gone by now. Did you get a room?
Trying to get some information.
Are you just in town? How'd you get here? Train? Hitch? Where's he from, Millie?
Well, I think if he wants you to know, he will tell you.
You know, Millie sees things, knows things. She sees things like auras and spirits and ghosts and things like that. And she believes in things like reincarnation and old Chinese religions like yoga.
I certainly do not. And yoga is something one practices. It's not something one believes in.
Well, then you practice it.
I certainly do not practice yoga.
Oh, come on, you know what I mean.
I cannot remember somebody he would like me to remember. I don't think he'll be much impressed.
Who do you want?
You one of the residents here? How long have you been here?
Lived here 7 months. Before that, I was everywhere. I'm originally from Arizona. Where are you from? Oh, I'll bet I've been there because I've been to a lot of places. When I left home for about 8 months, I traveled all over. I didn't stop in one place for more than 3 days.
Are you looking for it?
If I find it, I'll call you.
Who's he looking for?
Ask him.
Who are you looking for?
My granddad. You didn't know him. He probably left before you got here.
Is he Mr. Morse? Hey, Mr. Morse, do you have grandchildren? You don't have to leave. Come on.
Stay out of the damn closet.
I'm going to my room.
Oh.
Good riddance.
Just clam up over there.
Don't spread that stuff around here.
Come on, man. I'm not bothering you. This is official.
Go over there.
You know, Oxenham won't be much help. She's an ogre. She's really not human. Boy, this place. You know, I've been up for 33 hours. You know, I'm not trying to know your business. I just want to have a conversation. Okay. I'm going to name every place I've been, and you're going to tell me if it's the right one. Denver, Amarillo, Wichita, Oklahoma City, Salt Lake City, Fort Worth, Dallas, Houston, New Orleans, Mobile, Birmingham, Memphis, St. Louis. Don't look down. I'm watching your eyes to see if you make a move when I say the right one. Kansas City, Omaha, Des Moines, San Francisco, Portland, Seattle, Spokane, Milwaukee, St. Paul, Minneapolis, Chicago. No. Indianapolis, Cincinnati, Columbus, Cleveland, Pittsburgh, Buffalo, Albany, Utica, Salt Lake City, Boston, New York, Atlanta, Providence, Orlando, Tampa, Tallahassee, Daytona Beach, Palm Beach, Jacksonville, Fort Myers, Fort Lauderdale.
No.
Then Fort Myers.
No.
But that's when you smiled.
I'm not from Fort Myers.
Then where? St. Louis?
No.
Because that's when you looked away.
You haven't been to those places.
I certainly have.
You've been to Salt Lake City?
Yep, I've been to every state in the union, some of them 3 times.
Well, that would cost about
Yeah, I sold cookies, but sure, you're trying to distract me. Los Angeles.
No.
Bakersfield.
No.
Louisiana. Louisville.
Where is it?
Is that right? I would have said that one.
Come on.
No, I would have. I've been there. I went from Chattanooga to Knoxville to Evansville to Nashville to Louisville to Cincinnati. What? Your name's Paul III. What's St. Clemens?
It's a work farm.
Oh, what do you get busted for?
Selling grass.
They give you 2 years for selling
not
grass?
so
You're
much.
supposed to drink sour mash whiskey. You're not supposed to be selling grass. I was an example. They like their students drunk. They don't like them.
Wait, you were in school and they gave you 2 years.
Come on.
Huh. College. I'm impressed. You know, I didn't make it past junior high school. I hated it.
Yeah, don't let it bother you. It's just a way to keep the kids off the street.
Doesn't seem to be working now, does it?
Oh boy, I hated school. I failed every single subject except for geography. I was pretty good in history, but I was a genius in geography. You know, naturally I'd be good at something I was never going to use. Actually though, like I do use it like when a John's being shy or weird or something, I can ask him where he's from and get him talking. Just like start with some conversation. You know, that's not what Mrs. Whitmore probably had in mind when she taught us geography. Hey, you said your granddad disappeared. Did he just disappear while you were working? Are they going to look for you?
No, would you get off my back?
Did you just sneak off? You did, didn't you?
Do you mind?
You snuck away.
You guys are making a mess here. Come on, clean this up. Let's go.
Come on, man. I'm not bothering
You
you.
are bothering me. Now clean it up before I get back.
All right, come on. I don't need a
Please.
hassle. Man, I can't get my blood sugar up today. I got about a dozen things to do. I walked all over town this morning. We're getting out of here tomorrow.
Yeah?
I go to that insurance place, get the receipt for my money, get that paper in my hand, and we're gone.
You know, she has a son here, and he was kicked out, and her husband has sugar diabetes, and his leg was taken off, and her husband hates her son anyways. Oh God, I hear something like that, and I just want to lock myself in the bathroom and eat an entire sausage and anchovy pizza all to myself. Oh, one time, I occupied the bathtub on my floor for about 3 hours long. You know those boxes of assorted bath salts? Well, I put one of each scent in, let it bubble all the way to the top, and then I called the Peach Shack. They'll deliver any time of the day or the night, and they'll deliver anywhere in the city. I've got their number posted on my wall about this big, you know, just so it's like an emergency contact or something. I ordered the pizza and ate the entire thing. I didn't get out of that bathtub till there wasn't one bubble left. It took me the entire night to unpucker. You know, though, that's out. There isn't any hot water. They're trying to force us to leave.
Come on, don't mess with that. I mean, you can look at it, but don't mislay it.
What is it?
It's one of those magazines you can't get on a newsstand. You order it to come to your home. I gotta look up their offices because I gotta send them one of these change of address cards. It's fantastic. You subscribe to it. You get one a month. Do you know anything about growing rice?
What?
Rice. It's a water plant, ain't it?
I don't know.
Because rice is nature's most perfect food. Because the balance of its nutrients. That's what this country ought to be growing instead of all that fucking wheat. You know those plants past Fort McHenry? You know what they do?
I thought they were sugar plants.
Refining, sugar refining. They take natural sugar and turn it into shit and pollute the atmosphere doing it. You can't get people to care about the environment of their own planet. Did you see Planet of the Apes?
Oh no, but I wanted to.
Well, you ought to. You know, like the great discoveries? You know, like the discovery of bacteria, the discovery of uranium, the discovery of sulfur drugs, like that?
The discovery of penicillin.
Right, well, this is the next major discovery. Scientists are gonna figure this out. These people in this magazine already know it. Garlic.
Oh.
What?
Garlic. It's biodegradable. You know, DDT is out. DDT is killing us. Garlic juice has in it one aspect. It has 4 aspects, and in it 3 separate allium sulfates, 3 separate killers, bug killers, which just happen to be the 3 separate strongest bug killers known to man. There's 3 articles about garlic in this one issue.
Wait, is it okay to eat because I've eaten it?
Sure, it's good for you, but for the insecticide, what you do is, this is what we're gonna do. We may be the first on this scale. You take detergent suds, juice from a Mexican hot pepper, and garlic juice, mix those 3 things together, and it'll kill anything.
I think it would.
But it won't hurt the worms, the earthworms. That's what you want because they're necessary to you.
What are they for?
Air.
But bunch of things, different things. Where's your candy? And look at this. I bet you've never seen anything like this before. It's a deed, a land deed. It goes for 20 acres. That's a pretty good investment considering that's $15 an acre. We heard it advertised on the radio.
Oh, that's fantastic. Where?
2 miles. It goes for miles, that's how big it is. West of Pevin, south of...
Oh yeah, Carter, sure, Utah.
We was headed down from Buffalo when we heard...
Oh, you're from Buffalo. I didn't know that.
We was headed down to Florida to work on the crops when we heard this advertised on the radio. I said, to hell with picking somebody else's tomatoes. We'll raise our own crops.
Oh, yeah, sure.
We don't need no house. We'll sleep in the car. We'll sleep in a sleeping bag. If it gets rains and get nasty, we'll sleep in the car. We get sick of that, we move into a motel.
Wait, how do you know there's a motel if you've never been there?
Of course there's a motel. This country's gone to shit. There's always a motel.
Don't you hate it? I spent my entire morning in a motel listening to some wheeler dealer buying half of the lumber south of the Mason-Dix, but... Millie? Millie, can I buy a railroad? Can I buy stock in the railroad? If I gave you $600, could you go wherever it is and get me stock or something? Do you have stock in the railroad? Could you do something? Talk to someone?
No, I never invested that much. There wasn't anything I was particularly interested in. I
you
only
can go to the annual
invested
meetings. You
because
could speak out.
I don't know anything about it.
But tell them to shape up. Please, will you introduce me?
Surely. One day, if you're interested.
No, not one day. Not today because it's a holiday, but tomorrow.
Well, if you're still interested.
Come on, just say yes.
If I feel like it, and, well, if you remind me.
You know, you really don't live on this planet, Millie. You don't.
Oh, I know. I just never quite connect with the things that other people connect with.
Oh, you really are batty.
Fairly batty, I believe.
Completely crackers.
Well, maybe not so bad as that.
Oh, but you're intelligent and all. You know?
Well, yes, I was never completely stupid, just outside with no particular interest in peering in. When I realized that much of people's preoccupation was in worldly houses, I realized
I like that,
was
worldly
I
houses.
realized that I was quite outside. I was one of 14, you know. I was the youngest of
14 brothers and sisters?
Oh, yes. I come from an enormous family. Well, it wasn't all that unusual at the time. We had a huge old Victorian house. Oh, an amazing house, really. Well, when you ask about spirits, well, the place was just crawling with them. You couldn't keep track of them all. Oh, they were slamming doors and breaking windows and throwing silverware. They were just all over the place. Now, let me see. There was a black maid, or slave girl, I suppose, and a Revolutionary soldier and his girl, and a Yankee carpetbagger, and a saucy little imp of a girl who just sashayed about just so mischievously. She'd been pushed out of a window, and she was just furious about it. She'd stormed through the upstairs and slammed windows shut all over the house. Oh, it was quite an active place.
Oh, I love it.
Oh, and when my aunt died, a wonderful woman. It had been her husband's house, and, well, I must have been, I don't know, 8 or 9. Anyway, she died, and her brothers and sisters, well, my father even, scrabbled over the jewelry and the clothing and the silverware, even the pots and pans. One cook took off with all the cooking vessels. Now, none of these things meant anything to my aunt. Well, she barely even knew that she had them. I still remember my father standing there with a silver Georgian teapot in one hand and an apron in the other, yelling, "If Ariadne were alive, she'd be scandalized." And I thought to myself, well, no, she wouldn't, Daddy. She'd be very amused at all of you.
And you're just like her.
Oh, no, I'm very silly. She was quite a marvelous woman. Well, you couldn't be like that today.
Oh, well, I think you are. And you said you had a cook who ran away with all the cooking vessels.
Oh, yes. Now, for some reason, she decided to take every kerosene lamp and tape it in the house. My uncle had been very frugal about them, and I think that she thought they were quite valuable. She ordered a wagon and just loaded it full. Oh, the foolish old woman. Completely mad, of course. Crazy old battle axe, just carting off vast old zinc tubs, 4 feet across. Oh, God only knows what use they'd have. A big old copper vats and pans, skillets, spoons, wooden spoons, even the slop jars. While everyone upstairs was squabbling over the linen. They finally came downstairs for supper, and oh, we had a big old-fashioned wood stove, huge. Well, she'd managed to dismantle half of that before she gave up. I still can see everyone sitting around in the dark, eating bread and jelly sandwiches. There wasn't even a coffee pot.
I don't get it.
Nor did I, Paul. I didn't get it at all. But I did find it very amusing. The spirits are very peaceful, of course. They don't act up unless there's tension in the house. But oh my, that night, oh, did they carry on? You've never heard such caterwauling.
Oh, I want to see that. I want to see spirits doing that. Oh, don't you hope they come up with some proof? I mean, like scientific proof that there are spirits and auras and ghosts and things. Oh gosh, I hope one day that we'll all be able to talk to them and see them and everything. Oh gosh, I want there to be some major miracle, something like that, something major to happen in my lifetime.
Did you know the first 2 hours after you pick green beans, they lose 20% of their vitamin C?
How much have you got?
A lot, but you shouldn't eat that. What you should eat is kale.
Kale.
It's a type of lettuce, and lettuce has opium in it, if you know how to get it out.
I found your party. Young man.
Me?
Yeah. It's just a rent receipt. It won't tell you much.
Is that your signature at the bottom?
I signed all the rent receipts. I can't remember all the ones I signed for the last 2 years.
Older guy, short, wore derby.
Don't remember him.
Well, would you remember if you dropped dead in the lobby? If he was found in his room?
That didn't happen. 4307.
He wore a derby.
He was a workman, and when he retired, he wore a suit and a derby because he wanted to look like he was retired.
What is a derby, really? Are you from a poor family?
No?
Oh. Were you close to him?
He squinted a little.
You were, weren't you? Close.
Mom and Dad, he wrote to them saying that he wanted to live with us, but they said no, and they didn't want him. And he would sing songs all the time, under his breath. Well, my sister,
Yeah, what about your sister?
she talked about him all the time, like what he was like. Like what he was like.
Wait, what he was like? Didn't you ever meet him?
How could I? I was always off at some goddamn school.
And now you want...
I want him. I have room for him.
Okay, don't take it out on me. Where did he work?
They started getting his pension checks back in the mail. They don't know where he is.
Oh, what did
Are
he
you
do?
done with that? I don't want to lose that.
Mom had about $1 billion in whiskey distilleries, and that's why Dad married. And Granddad just kept on working. They were also damn high society. They didn't associate...
You know you don't look at people when you talk to them. Has anyone ever told you that? You just look down at the ground, talk to yourself. You don't look at anybody.
He was an engineer.
Oh, God. Every boy who went to Phoenix Sexual High School was going into engineering. I never did tell them I didn't know what it was. All we talked about was their slide rules and their T-squares, all that stuff. Hey, maybe you can tell me what engineering is. What did he do exactly?
Well, he was,
relax.
Huh?
Just relax. You're all tense. You're just tense, so relax. What did he do?
Who?
Your granddad.
Oh, right. Yeah, he was an engineer for the railroad between Baltimore and
What?
Ohio.
Wait, he worked for the railroad? I want to meet him. We need to get to know him. Where is he? We have to find him.
All right, well, then you find him. You go and find him, and I'll let you meet him.
Oh, you don't know how I feel. Somewhere, you can feel this way too. Oh, listen, wait for Bill. I'll help. Oxenham wouldn't help at all. She's an ogre. She wouldn't even look for her own grandfather. And I don't know the morning people. The afternoon people are temporary. And listen, I gotta get some sleep. Bill comes on at 12.
I was here last night.
Yeah, but you didn't tell us what you were doing, dummy. Why didn't you say anything?
Look, I gotta be somewhere tomorrow.
Oh, come on. We've all gotta be somewhere tomorrow. I want to meet him. What was his run? Do you know what train he worked on? Do you know anything about him?
I think I have figured out.
I can take it.
Talk about it.
Everything. That person. I've been robbed. I've been robbed.
Where are you going?
I got
You were
things
up there,
to
weren't
do.
you?
That person.
She's been near your things. She hasn't touched your things.
Just stay out of it, you.
I helped him out with a problem he had. I don't know what you're talking about. You've been picking on me ever since I came here because you don't like the way I dress,
That's
the way
the
I look.
person
Or,
took
you don't like the
all
way I
my
live.
life's things.
Look,
That's
all
all
I'm
I
saying
have
is
in
give
the
it back.
world.
Everything you took. This minute. Right now, Mr. Moss, what's missing from your room? What's missing?
My wedding cufflinks and my necklace that belonged to my wife and my mother.
Yeah, let him take his fucking mother. He's crazy.
And 4 rings, a gold ring and a sapphire ring.
I didn't do anything.
I can't
you can check my
remember.
car. You can check my room. I got things to do.
You're not going anywhere. Come over.
Why me? Why
Give
not
me her
somebody
purse.
else? Let go of me, you son of a
Give me
bitch.
my purse.
Get
I've
out
been
of my
listening to you
stuff.
talk
Those are
about-
my things. That ain't his. Those are my
Yeah,
things.
pawn shops all day, right? That right there will get you 10 years.
I got
That's my
dreams,
things.
goddammit.
Give me my
What's he got?
things.
What's he got?
I'm gonna report this incident.
You're going to your room. You got your stuff. Is that all of it?
You robbed me.
I'm gonna call the police.
I'll beat you up.
Sit down. Your phone is out of order. It's your own damn fault you let people in your room.
I have my right.
You have no rights here. I want you and your brother out of here tonight.
I'm paid up here till June.
I'll refund your rent money. Out tonight or I turn you in myself.
Not for Mr. Morse. He didn't do anything wrong.
Mr.
He doesn't
Morse.
have anything.
You
Mr.
robbed
Morse.
one of your stores. You told me so.
Yeah, but he could afford it.
Just because you have protection, I don't want you thinking I'm stealing your fucking ink pen.
You know, I wasn't gonna tell you, but you've got nothing.
I got what I need.
And that land you bought, you've got nothing. I don't know much, but I know that that's not going to grow anything.
You're a liar. That's farmland. You don't know anything.
I know because I've been there on the Rio Grande Zephyr, about 4 miles west of Carter, 2 miles south of Pepin.
It's farmland. That's farmland.
It
I
doesn't
got
like
no
cactus
shorts. I
can
got
grow there.
pictures.
Oh, come on. I'm stupid enough to buy farmland for the radio for that price. You ought to be ashamed of yourself, robbing Mr. Morse.
I know what I'm doing for me, my brother, and you may not know nothing about growing and...
That's not fair.
Or maybe I was all mixed up, but I don't want to hurt anybody.
Ain't nobody been hurt here by you.
Nor anybody.
Shut up! Boy, everything I tried. And I liked you, too.
Jesus.
Come on, get up. We're getting something to eat.
But
We're getting out
Jackie...
here tomorrow, one way or the other.
Jackie, maybe I was wrong. I'm really tired. I haven't had any sleep. Come on, just forget it. Jackie, come on, forget it. Jesus.
Your grandfather is alive, Paul.
Where is he?
Oh, I have no idea. I don't know him. I never met him. I only know he's not dead.
How do you know?
I don't know. I don't know how I know. I never know how I know. I only know he's not dead.
It's 12:06. Good morning, Billie Jean, Lilac Lavender, Martha. No, no talk, no. Come down if you want to gab. April's down here.
Down, down, down.
Yeah, no, I've got work to do. Okay. Look at you, all done up, fit to kill.
Yeah, well, that seems to be the consensus. How you doing there, Mr. Morse, baby?
One of those nights, huh?
Oh, God, this is off the charts. You know that John that just walked out of here?
Nope, didn't pay attention to him.
Flaky. Yeah,
Hey, what's the
very
problem?
flaky. I gotta tell you, it was so bad, I had to order a pizza from Martha's Pizza Palace.
Yeah, that bad, huh?
Yeah. I gotta tell you, if my clientele is a cross-section of American manhood, we're in serious trouble.
I think we would be.
I tell you, it was one of those nights. The room got such a workout. I mean, I must have turned about, I don't know, 15 on the floor, about 20 in the tub, and about 15 across the top of the dresser. And I ain't lying. Flaky. Usually I can count on 1 out of 5, maybe getting a little experimental.
Not tonight.
Nope. Drew a full house. One guy, he goes, "What's that?" I said, "That there is a tub. That's where we keep our alligator." And he was like, "I'd like to try the tub." I said, "No, I don't think you should get too close to that because there's nothing there you can afford to lose." And he's like, "No, I really want to try it in the tub." I said, "Well, you see that over there? That there is a bed. I know, kind of kinky, but let me show you how it works. Ends up, we ended up in the tub. You got it. So finally he gets in the tub and I was like, all we got is cold water. You know, I said, and that's not gonna do you any good. Still wants to try the tub, so I turned on the water. I nearly scalded his balls.
Hey, that's because I got it fixed.
Yeah, you did. So anyway, so he's sitting there in the water. Turns out he likes it. He's spanking red from the butt down. He's staying there 20 minutes. Not kind of groovy experience for him. If I known he was coming, I would have got him a rubber duck.
Yeah, anything to get somebody to like you.
Like me? I just want them to pay me. I like the wallpaper around there, you know? Isn't that right, Mr. Morse?
Too hot.
Oh, you noticed that too?
Yeah, it's not good for my health. There's no circulation of air in here. This hotel is overheated.
Oh.
If you ask me, they're trying to make us all sick.
You see, there's a logical explanation for everything.
Morning, honey.
Yeah.
Morning, Bill.
Did you get any sleep?
Did I? I fainted. Besides the Oxenham Garden the Gates, there wasn't any work getting done. Hey, where's Paul, that guy?
Oh, there's no messages.
Oh, have you seen him since you've been on? The guy who fell asleep in the lobby last night?
Yeah, he went out. He left his bag.
Oh. Oh, maybe it's finally spring. Hey, cross your fingers because it's warm outside.
Yeah, I hear it's supposed to get up to 70 today.
Another 2 weeks, this whole place will stink.
Yeah.
Well, anyways, we've got a project.
You do, huh? Hey, what are you doing? That's breakfast.
Hey, not me. We do.
Yeah, don't start that crap. Hey, what are you doing?
Didn't your mother ever tell you the first warm day you start to clean?
No, come on, no joke. That stuff's filthy. What are you doing?
Yeah, that guy Paul
Hey,
who
and
was
put
here.
some clothes on when you come
He's
down
looking
here.
for his granddad or something, and I figured we'd help him. I volunteered you.
Yeah, well, you know, Oxenham is going to have your hide for that. You know that.
Yeah, I'll put him back. But there's all those boxes in the basement. I figured I can go through all those too.
Yeah, I just work here. You know, and besides, there's rats down there. I'm not going down there, and you're not going down there either. Besides, what do you want down there?
Answer your phone.
Yeah, hold it.
You know that fellow who was here, that guy who was here, he's looking for his long-lost granddad, and everyone's been as helpful as a stick. So I figured, you know, we can find some trace of him, figure out where he's been.
Just don't pull that stuff out over here, all right?
Yeah, don't bother me. But, you know, I volunteered you to help out, Bill, and that's what we're going to do. Listen, he was a train man. He drove the B and the O for 26 years, and he is in here. We need to find him.
Yeah, they don't answer. Yeah, all right. Where the hell do you get your energy from? How long did you sleep, anyway?
Long, about 6 hours, maybe more. Hey, April, where were you last night? You missed the excitement. You missed all the action.
No, I saw the action. And you're right, I missed the excitement.
Did you hear about Mr. Morse, did you tell her?
Oh, Mr. Morse is not too spry this morning, are you, honey?
well, where are they? Jamie and Jackie, did they leave?
Who's that?
You know, Flotsam and Jetsam.
I don't know. A note here, it says 319's checking out. But the car's not out front.
You mean that heap actually works?
It's better. They've been 86.
Oh, that's too bad.
Huh?
Oh, I gotta have something. Hey, you want a cup of tea?
No, I could go for a cup of tea. Is there any water in there?
Yeah, it's fine. April?
Yeah, sure, I'll have a cup of tea.
Mr. Morse?
You want a cup of tea, Mr. Morse?
Too hot.
Oh, this is going to take forever.
Jackie back yet?
I don't know. I just got on. Hey, is he Flotsam or?
Oh, no, he's a little sweetie, aren't you, baby? So, is who back?
Is Jackie back yet?
Oh, I haven't seen her. Where's she supposed to be?
She was out getting gas for the car.
Oh.
Good morning, Jamie. Are you talking to me?
Morning.
You look sleepy. Are you sleepy? What time did you get up?
6
Oh, did you have a nap?
Like 6 this morning.
every morning.
You maybe shouldn't bring down all that stuff, yet, you know.
She took her stuff. I gotta take mine though.
Oh.
So what are we doing?
This is going to be a snack.
So, what time did she go out for gas?
6.
This morning? This evening? Holy, you know, She's probably just going out for some natural gas.
Yeah, no lead.
Yeah, no way.
4307. Yeah.
You know, maybe you shouldn't bring everything
Billie
down
Jean?
until she gets back. You
Billie
know?
Jean.
Billie Jean, that's from like 3 weeks ago. I can't, I'm in the middle of something. You know what? Ask who it is. They're not gonna tell you.
Yeah, give it here. Hello, this is Miss Billie Jean's girl. She's in the tub. Can I take a message, please? Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. It's Mr. All-Nighter from last week at the Statler Hilton.
Oh God, what do you call it when a guy has really terrible breath?
Par for the run.
Yeah, well, he is a terminal case of par for the run.
Ah.
Hi. Oh, you're back. Of course I remember you, silly Penthouse B.
Penthouse B.
Oh, stop it. Oh, don't be silly. I can get electrocuted.
For what?
For talking on the phone in the tub.
Oh, well, oh, listen, I'm sorry, I can't. Mom's in town, isn't it, drag? Oh, is that all you liked? Oh, listen, it's not my fault if I got a little carried away. How about, I send over a really great friend? Oh. Okay, then yeah, just call Betta, but, hey, you call me back the next time you're in town, all right? You hear? Oh, no, I'm not going to promise anything with you. Oh, no, silly. Bye-bye. Oh, Jesus, can you imagine? Dinner and then 8 hours in the sack, and the guy thinks he's Rockefeller giving you $50.
You know, I really don't like you taking calls down here.
Well, you gave it to me, and you should realize that the money is in turnover, not in lay there.
And this is just the first load. Now, don't anybody get up or anything. I got it arranged so that I could do it. Oh, by myself.
Well, that's a pretty snappy outfit you got there, Susie.
Don't you just love it? I kind of like the pink jobby she had on last night. Oh my God, when you look at that luggage, she's gonna be the cheapest whore in town.
Oh, I got one. See, I bet I haven't been here 5 minutes.
Yeah,
and I got one. And you know what? Honestly, I could have shown him that. He didn't ask any leading questions. Listen, that's a rent receipt. I know when they rented out his room. Now what? All this stuff and... Oh, there's some letters. Terrific.
Yeah, just put those rent books back in there, okay?
Yeah, I will when I'm done. There's all that stuff in the broom closet. I figured I can go do that too. Hey, how about you let me cover the board and you go out and get us a hamburger before they close?
April ordered a pizza.
Yeah, it should be here any minute.
Oh, thank God. You are a sister of mercy. I am starving. Oh, what's this? Wrong year. See, I know the month that he left, so I can kind of look around at the different months and so, but I'm not too sure of the year. Oh, gosh. Oh, no. I can't.
Why, what's the matter?
Oh, I don't want to read them.
You don't have to read them,
well,
just look at the envelope.
But they're all filed away from all places of nowhere, and they're from welfare departments from everywhere, and no one's ever going to answer them.
Yeah. Like I said, you don't have to read them, just look at the envelopes.
I'm gonna see if Susie needs any help with these bags. Get her out of here.
See,
you got it all?
I found all the stuff that I have.
Don't need any help. I got it all. Whatever.
Myself, all right? Now listen, I'll be right back down. I have got a surprise for everybody.
What's happening? You checking out?
Oh, yes I am. I need you to do up my bill, love, and I need you to take it out of that. Okay, now promise me, don't anybody leave.
You know, she really knows how to dress when she wants to.
You know, the other day I was sitting in the park and this normal-looking lady came up next to me and she sat down, white hair, about 60 years old. Like I said, she looked pretty normal and she started talking to me. You know, it really gets you that only the crazies will have a conversation with you.
Well, what was her story?
She said she feeds dogs, stray dogs. Like she'll go around to all the butcher shops in Baltimore, get some meat, and then she feeds the stray dogs for 3 hours. She says, isn't it lucky to have something to live for? And think she considers herself lucky that there's so many dogs in Baltimore.
Well, I consider myself unlucky because there's so many dogs in Baltimore.
You know, I think she was trying to convert me.
Come on, look at this mess. You're getting all
I
filthy
had
over
this lady
here.
one time, she had all these dogs, and one was on my leg, and it
Hey,
just
where have you been? Where did you go?
I went to eat.
Oh, did you bring anything back? Because I'm starving. April, where is that pizza? You know what? Never mind. Look, I'm not going to do this all by myself. Come here.
What is it?
Look, I found some information on your grandfather. Room 203. That's your grandfather's room. And that's the rent receipt that Oxenham probably showed you. But look here. Room 203. That's from December 14th. This is December 21st. Nothing on your grandfather's room. December 28th. Room 203. J. Smith. So your grandfather probably left between the 14th and the 21st. Probably on the 21st when his rent was due.
Doesn't really tell you anything.
It does. It's a first fact. And if we're going to call like a Salvation Army or the flop houses or something, we've got to have some information. You can't expect them to go back in 6 months of records. Oh, and I've got a friend who's on the Pussy Posse, a cop friend. But you know, we're probably not going to go to him first just because of your, you know, experience. But he's going to find out some information if he can for us.
It doesn't really matter.
Oh, listen. Damn it, what time is it?
Well, whatever.
Oh, that's an hour and a half late, and that's good. Oh, and that's the Continental. Oh, damn, that makes me angry, and they're conscientious, you know, the engineers. Oh, and it's not their fault, it's everybody else's that they're late. Oh gosh, everyone probably would just rather use some of the airlines or whatever. I have no use for the airlines. I'd rather everyone just fall in the water like, what's his name?
Icarus?
No, it was Cary Grant or Gary Cooper, whatever his name was. But other than this, phone calls.
This is it. It's nice and cold too.
I had it in the fridge all afternoon.
Bill, honey, will you open this up for me? We are going to have a toast.
Nice.
I already called the cab kids, so we only got a minute. But that ain't stopping us from having a little party, is it?
Open that up, Bill. Dad.
Are you going too?
Oh, I sure am, honey. I'm not waiting for this place to fall down around me before I take action. Oh, good, you found the cups. Mr. Morse, you're gonna have some of this, ain't you?
Oh, he'll love
Nice
it.
and cold.
He'll love it.
Yeah, you know, it's morning for me. I'm not on your schedule.
Ah, come on.
That's the best time in the world to drink it. Champagne does not have a time to drink it. I just wish that I brought some nuts or something. I didn't have time to think of everything.
I got some.
Oh,
In my
honey,
bag.
that's all right. They're your nuts.
No, I got lots of them.
Oh, now, don't anybody drink until we have a toast.
Where'd you get those?
We have tons of them. We got cases of them.
Well, those aren't nuts. Those are soybeans.
They're good, and they're good for you.
Well, I've got to have something I haven't eaten all day, especially if I'm going to have some champagne.
Well, here you go, honey. Take that.
Here.
Oh, thanks. Oh, here, honey. You're going to have this one.
No, it's all right.
Come on, take it. Oh, now, this may be a flop house, but that don't mean that we don't know class. Oh, but now, nobody else, because there ain't that much. So if anybody else comes in, we are just having ginger ale.
All right. To Susie.
Oh, no, honey. Not to me. Come on. To this place. To us.
To us?
To us.
To us.
These are really good.
Now this
they are.
is the
They're
real
great.
stuff. Oh, honey. You cannot eat soybeans with champagne. Oh, isn't he the sweetest? Ain't you the cutest, honey? Now, where's the dyke, his sister?
She went out earlier for some gas. She'll be back shortly.
Oh. Okay. Oh, honey, you know what? They do look good. What did you say they was?
They're barbecue flavored soybeans.
Oh.
With sea salt and tomato powder.
I think it's the sea salt that does it.
Oh, well, listen. How about one more round while it still lasts? Now this is California champagne. This ain't that New York State stuff.
Uh-huh.
A John of mine, he told me the difference.
New York State wines are made with a whole different kind of grape. It's all about the grape.
I didn't know champagne was made out of grapes. I thought it was made out
What
of
do you think it was made out of? Soybeans? Honey, of course it's made out of grapes. Do you know that California grapes are the same grapes that they use in the French champagne? Those Frenchies, they brought them over and planted them here in California. New York State, they got the wrong grape. Cheers! I do love champagne. Yeah. Especially because you get to share it with people. You know what? Sitting alone, without an event, drinking champagne, well, that's like jerking off.
You got it.
And this certainly is a first-class event.
You know what I'm not going to do? I'm not going to move from this hotel.
Great idea. I say we throw ourselves in front of the wrecking ball. There we
You
go.
know, I hate to blow on this whole 1 month thing, but I have a friend who's in law, and he said it's 3 months, and then we don't have to move.
They all got friends into something.
You know, Baltimore used to be one of the most beautiful cities in America.
Every city used to be one of the most beautiful cities in America.
And this used to be the most beautiful place. They've got no right knocking it down. You know, with April and then me and Mr. Morris and Millie and Jamie.
Now that is a delegation with balls.
Hey, where's Millie?
Millie went to bed. She said she wanted to get some sleep.
Oh, she should be having some of this.
Yeah. Hey, you know what? They may not get this place torn down. I hear they've got a committee now to try and save it.
And you know what? I heard they got antique people calling every 10 minutes, putting bids on doorknobs. You know, my money's on the vultures every single time.
Well, I have to hand it to you, Susie. This is fantastic. You are a dedicated woman.
Who do I go to make a protest?
Well, I do have to tell you all something. I am not moving to another hotel. I got myself an apartment. It is on the 12th floor. It's got 5 rooms and a doorman. And I only have to share it with one other girl.
Wait a second. This sounds really familiar.
She is the sweetest. Do you know that she has read everything ever printed, even newspapers?
Wife-in-law.
There ain't nothing in that situation that calls for that tone of voice, all right? Do you know that they even told me that I could have a pet if I want one? When I do, I've always longed to have a pet. I love animals.
No. Having animals and pets indoors is sick. Pets and pimps, no.
I would be very good to an animal.
It's still sick.
I have a great love for animals.
Oh, well, what kind of animals?
Oh, well, all kinds. I mean, puppies and kittens and little calves and ponies. All of them.
Yeah, especially little woolly, cuddly, black little pimpy ponies, huh?
Or non-human animals. Well, except fish. I don't like tropical fish.
My ex-husband kept fish.
I didn't know you were married.
Neither did I. So, who is this guy?
Hey, what's a wife-in-law?
Come on, Bill. How long have you worked here?
Ask Susie. She's the authority on wife-in-laws.
It ain't like that, all right? Hey, she asked me. I'm the wife, honey. I ain't nobody's fool, all right? I mean, so as far as we're concerned, she's just there to play house. She's the in-law. Hell, she can't even turn 200 a day.
Yeah, well, who is it? Come on. Is it Eddie? Is it Eddie?
Who the hell do you think I am? I'm not like that. I mean, hey, look, I might have a soft spot in my heart.
You have a soft spot in your head.
You know what? It ain't like that. He ain't like that, all right? Eddie was a pimp. This man's a man, for God's sakes.
Yeah, Eddie was a pimp think.
No.
Yeah, who's the boyfriend? Come on, who's the boyfriend this time?
This man is a man, all right?
Okay, so what does he do?
He does nothing, all right? And he does it gorgeously.
Hey, how did you get talked into another arrangement like that?
Oh, no. They don't talk. They croon.
You know what? Don't tell me that you don't need nothing. You know what? Forget it. Hell, maybe you don't. But I need something. I need love, all right?
All you have to say to his hooker is cottage small by the waterfall, and they completely fold.
You know that I don't appreciate that word, okay?
Yeah, so what do you call it?
I am not the word. I'm just a very
very friendly person, and it just gets me into trouble sometimes, that's all. You are a professional trampoline. And you see? That is why I'm leaving, all right? Derision, derision, derision. I'm attacked with derision every time that I try to do something wonderful. Yeah, driven into the arms of some common pimp.
We're just looking out for you, Susie.
How's this guy any different than anyone?
Yeah, you've been down this road before.
You know what?
I can't even believe you don't anybody worry about me, okay? Billy ain't never beat up on any of his wives, ever. Billy? She's going with Billy Goldhole. Hey, that ain't his name, and you know it. And to call him by that name is to show your ignorance. And if you tell me that he's ever beat up on anybody, I ain't gonna believe you, all right?
Anybody order a taxi?
Over here. This stuff right here, and believe me, you cannot take it seriously.
I'm not a moving man, lady. What are you doing?
Oh, mister, calm
What are you
down.
doing with all this crap? I'm
I'll
double
take my
parked
share.
out
Okay,
there.
don't
I
let
don't
me
have
know.
room for all this here stuff.
I'm leaving this hole. Hole.
I said I'm double parked. I'm not a moving.
You know what? This whole goddamn country's double parked, mister. Just go. You know what? I'm so sorry that I gave this little party at all. Because none of you have ever appreciated anything that I've ever done. Ever.
Hurry up, lady!
Shut it!
She's got to be the worst judge of character in Baltimore.
She's got to be the worst character in
She
Baltimore.
drew the cops here 4 times in one night once.
You're an unstable woman, right, Mr. Morse?
Very good, thank you.
Oh, I wonder if this new apartment's got 11-foot ceilings.
No, but it's got an 11-inch black licorice lollipop.
Listen. No, come on, guys. I'm really sorry. I can't leave like this. I mean, I know that you guys love me. I know that. I mean, Mr. Morse, we've been like family, ain't we? I mean, come on. We've all been like family. I'm never gonna forget this place. Ever. I mean, baby, I am not that bad. I'm not that horrible. I'm not that mean. Come on, anybody. Bill. Anybody.
I got a bag in the back.
Hey, Paul, where are you going? We're supposed to be helping me, right?
No, that's okay. You don't have to do that.
Oh, did you find him while you were out?
Of course I didn't find him. Right? He's gone.
Wait,
Nobody
so,
knows where he is.
so then why are you leaving? Hey, talk to me.
Hey, would you get off my back? What's your problem?
I thought you...
I didn't ask for you to help me. I didn't ask you.
No, she volunteered. And if you got a gripe with that, write her a letter. She collects stamps.
Oh, I do not.
Look, you're probably being very nice, but thanks, all right? Granddad isn't here. They don't know where he is. It's all the same.
But you've been bitching Oxenham to help, and let us help you. We really want to find out where he is.
You wouldn't stay in a place like this for more than 2 years. He wasn't a derelict. You didn't know him.
I said I wanted to know him. Hey, Millie.
Well,
I thought you were sleeping.
hello there. Oh,
Millie, tell him not to give up. He's just gonna run away and give up.
oh, that's too bad.
Well, how hard could it be to find? 10 foot tall, white hair, chops down cherry trees, and doesn't lie about it.
Oh, come on, April. He was a train man.
Thanks anyway. I'm not gonna call any flop houses or anything.
Paul, do you know what armor is? I had a Scientologist tell me this once. You're all tied up in knots. You're gonna keep looking for him, aren't you?
Thanks anyway. Thanks for your interest.
Oh, Paul, come on. You can't just give up. Paul, come back. Let's look through the stuff. You're such a
creep.
You're such a creep. I don't know if we scared him off or he just didn't care anymore.
You know, you can't help people who don't want it.
You know, I think he probably had trouble making friends.
I think he probably had trouble making water.
This damn help pooped.
Hey, would you watch your language back here, Lisa?
Would you like some champagne, Millie? Help you sleep.
Oh, I doubt that.
Oh, go on. Come on. Come on, Bill.
No, don't get me drunk here.
Oh, come on. Jamie, come on. We won't tell her, okay?
Hi, Penthouse B. Tell him it's Billie Jean calling. Oh. Oh no, I couldn't bear it. No messages, please. Thank you. God, I could just kill Paul Granger. I don't care that he's given up. It just kills me that people won't act on their passions.
So go kill him.
I'm gonna go take a bath while there's still hot water. Just filthy.
come on, join us. Drink. Come on, drink to Susie.
Susie left us.
Oh, again?
Yeah, God help her. Oh, gosh, I don't like that. Do you like that, Jamie?
It's okay.
Well, I've got no business down here.
Drinking champagne, huh?
You know, I'm gonna go up too. Hey, don't put those boxes away. I'm not done with those.
Hey.
Knock it off, April.
You know what? You got a bad case of Paul Grangeritis. You don't have the compassions of your convictions.
Hey, April? What time is it?
It's 1/4 after.
It's 12:30 nearly.
You know, she probably just got stuck on account of the license and all, you know?
Yeah, sure she did. Hey, Millie, you want a wake-up call?
Oh, you know, no point in it. Well, unless you just feel like talking. Good night, everyone.
Paul Granger was an old fool.
Did you know him, Mr. Morse? Oh, God, I felt one of us should remember him.
He's an old fool.
You tell him, baby.
Try and sleep this time.
Well, if it happens.
Come on, Jamie. Get up and dance with me.
No, come on.
Ah, come on.
Just teasing you.
The hell I am.
I don't know how.
Did you eat breakfast this morning? What kind of health food crap did you eat?
Bacon and eggs. And a hamburger.
Well, that ain't healthy.
No health food place close enough.
Come on. Get up. Get up. You gotta get all that blood out of your tail. You're too shy, or else, you know, you're not gonna have passions for your convictions. Come on.
Somebody order a pizza here?
April.
Yeah, bring it up to the John on the 2nd floor.
Yeah, upstairs, 2nd floor, last door on the right.
All right.
Show me how.
Come on. All you gotta do is move. Come on, get that tail going.
Come on, will you? It's 12:30. This kid's been up all night. He doesn't want to dance.
Sure he does. Come on. They're gonna tear down this dance floor soon, and you're gonna have it. There. Turn up that radio, Bill, before I break your arm. I said turn it up. Done.